Hey friends, welcome back to the Social Worker Reacts channel. Today we're going to react to uh, pranks, a prank, and um, I'm also going to tell you about the worst prank I ever did, and it is so bad and so inappropriate and maybe even a little bit, maybe even a little bit shameful. So let's have a screen share here. This is from Ownage Pranks. Let's have a listen.
This guy runs a local pawn shop that was recently broken into. The store's glass was shattered, and his son's motorized mini bike was stolen. His son asked me to prank him about somehow having the stolen bike. And here's what I came up with.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Is this, Donovan?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Donovan? Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed making this phone call, but I was just calling about the whole broken store window situation at the pawn shop.
What do you mean the broken window?
Apparently, you guys lost a mini bike, and
Oh yeah.
I was just calling because I found out that my son may have had something to do with that, and I just wanted to call in and just kind of extend my apologies here, man to man, and just let you know that my bad.
The mini bike is my son's.
Gotcha. Well, I had a talk with my son about it. He said he's not going to do something like that again.
Yeah, does it still happen?
He still has it, I think. Yeah.
Because I'd like to get it back for my son. It was my son's. I brought it there for him.
Honestly, I've been trying to talk him into giving it back and telling him that it'd be a good deed, but he's not budging, honestly, and he's loving it so much, and I don't know
he
what
can
to
just
do
turn the
about
bike
it.
in and just bring it back.
It's just nice to see him doing so much exercise and getting outside. He's a bit of a large kid, and
So it's okay for him to keep the stolen mini bike. When I get off the phone here, I'm going to call the state police and give them this phone number. And
I'm putting my heart on the line here and just reaching out to you to apologize. I didn't have to do it, like
you're putting your heart out on your line to tell me to get. Well, I try to talk to my son about giving it back.
Yeah, but I was just hoping that we could talk about it and deal with it man to man. Like just there's no need to get the cops involved. Like, what's that gonna do?
Get my money or my bike back.
Yeah, but like he's just a young kid. Having him go to juvie will
I don't care how young he is.
Yeah, it'll just shape the rest of his future.
He committed burglary. We got him on video. Yeah, he can do jail time.
I'll talk to my son and see if I can get the bike back. But I can't make any promises. I adopted him a few years ago, so he's still being habilitated.
This must be a joke. I'm gonna have this number traced because this must be a joke.
Again, honestly, I'm calling you just to gotta reach out and apologize sincerely. I can try to bring the bike into the pawn shop, and can you give us some like cash as if we were bringing it in, just like maybe just cut it in half. Somehow I can kind of just trick my son.
You want me to give you cash for some your son broke our window and robbed our store for?
Yeah, but it's one of those things that you must be writing it off by now as like never getting it back.
What do you mean writing it off? We can't write it off. You got till today to bring that bike up here to.
Keep in mind, like, you own a pawn shop, right? So you must be kind of like as good as a thief. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a different kind
I'm an employee. I'm an employee. And you say, oh, I'm kind of a thief.
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of times people bring things into the pawn shop and they kind of get robbed. So, like, now things have come full circle. I think it's one way to look at it. I'm just trying to think of like some alternate perspectives here.
If you're not here by 3 o'clock, I'm gonna have this number
for you. Back by 3 o'clock. Can we at least just go hear him out? No, I told you I want the bike.
It's either.
Let's talk about it together. And sir, would you be willing to give him something here so I can just try to convince him, like maybe a trade of some
It's
sort?
our f***ing bike. It's my kid's bike. It's not his bike. He stole it.
No, I
Why would I give him something?
Listen, sir, I understand.
I'm going to call the police right now.
Sir, listen, you said till 3. Don't flip flop.
Listen,
Be a man of your word.
I can have him charged with burglary. Yo,
Listen,
I can have him charged with burglary.
Look,
and he can be put in jail for a long time.
You said till 3. Don't backpedal now. Like, be a man of your word. Come on. Like, honestly, I'm doing my best here.
Well, bring the fucking bike here then.
Okay, look. Do you have any?
Or bring $300 in cash.
Gotcha.
He's not getting nothing from us.
Do you have any watches?
The only thing he will get from us is jail time.
Can we possibly get like a simple digital watch, maybe like a calculator watch, something I can just kind of like be like, hey son, look at this watch. You can.
I'm not even going to talk to you because you don't even sound like you're right in the head.
Look, sir,
you want something for fucking something? They burglarized our store.
Got you.
And stole my son's mini bike.
Let me tell you.
And you want to bring it back.
Look, he's had.
And you want to get something for it.
Look, he's had. Look.
How does that make sense?
See if he has a Nintendo DS. You know what I'm saying? I gotta catch him up. Do you have any Game Boy systems or a watch? I can toss you $100.
You're not getting them for the fucking mini bike. Listen, I'm having this number traced. If you're,
sir, again, let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, I adopted.
Listen, there's got to be a.
Let me step out for a second and explain. Okay, let me tell you what happened. Look, I adopted my son 3 years ago. He had a really rough childhood, and I'm trying to approach this in a sensitive manner. I don't have $300 I can give you right now, but I understand your frustration, and like I've never seen him so happy before, and like he lost his parent. Like there's just
that bike is not here by 3 o'clock today. Your son's going to jail.
But
I
sir,
can have this. I'll have this number traced. I'm just letting you know.
sir,
If you got till 3 o'clock to be here till today.
okay, look, I'm gonna do my best, but like if you could just check the inventory, see if you have a Nintendo DS, that's what he asked for, or like a just like a digital watch. Hello? Oh my God.
Uh, so that's all fun and games till the guy on the other end of the call has a heart attack or something. So this is how I think about pranks now because I pulled this totally abhorrent, totally awful prank that I never should have done with a friend who will remain unnamed in a professional workplace, which will also remain unnamed. So a colleague comes into work, hits a vehicle in the parking lot, doesn't realize or doesn't seem to realize that he hit a vehicle in the parking lot. And we were young, we thought that was hilarious. How do you not know? Was the music that loud? How do you hit a car in the parking lot and not know that you hit a car in the parking lot? So police officer comes up to our office, says, I need to talk to this person. There's reports that he hit a car in the parking lot. Excuse me. And so we thought this was just the funniest thing. And he says, I didn't hit a car in the parking lot. I don't know what this police officer is talking about. That wasn't me. There's damage to his car and there's damage to the other car, and he has no recollection, and we think this is hilarious. Hilarious enough to go to a junkyard and get a bumper and haul that bumper all the way into this guy's office. Hilarious enough to get a whole bunch of insurance pamphlets and tuck them into his files, into his desk, just hid them everywhere in the office, some out in the open, some that he's going to find for days, weeks, months. Oh, we're so funny. And so time goes on. Um, and then a few months later, this person has um an episode where he like fully loses control of his body and his body is not doing what he wants it to. And we find out that he has a brain tumor and he had this accident and didn't remember it because he's got a brain tumor. I never played another prank again. And I'm laughing because it's pretty funny, but it's also pretty shameful. And I want to know uh, in the comments what pranks you might have played that have backfired. Um, and if you'll ever play another prank again, whether you like it, whether you hate it, I want to know. Tell me all your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, click the bell so that you know when the next video comes out, and have a great day.